Hello Immortal News family and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 8. Alfa Anderson, a gifted vocalist who collaborated with legends like Luther Vandross, Bryan Adams, and Mick Jagger, left an enduring legacy in music and education. Born on September 7, 1946 in Augusta, Georgia, she demonstrated musical talent from an early age, composing her first song at just 3. Despite her artistic inclinations, Anderson pursued formal education, earning a master's degree in English from Teachers College, Columbia University, where she sang in the college choir. Her musical career began with performances at Carnegie Hall and Lincoln Center. Anderson gained prominence as a lead vocalist for Chic, a pioneering disco group founded by Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards. Her soulful voice featured on iconic hits such as I Want Your Love, Le Freak, and Good Times. These tracks defined an era, and her contributions extended to projects with Sister Sledge and Diana Ross. Beyond Chic, Anderson collaborated with Vandross, Adams, and Jagger, further cementing her place in music history. In addition to her music career, Anderson held a deep commitment to education. She earned a second master's degree in educational leadership and became a principal at El Puente Academy for Peace and Justice in Brooklyn, blending her passion for art and social justice. Her later years saw her recording as a solo artist and forming a trio with former Chic members Norma Jean Wright and Lucy Martin. Together, they continued to inspire audiences worldwide. Alfa Anderson passed away at the age of 78. Her achievements earned her accolades, including the Golden Mike Award, and induction into the Grammy Hall of Fame. Her voice, spirit, and advocacy for music and education have left a lasting mark on generations. Tributes to Alfa Anderson. Number 7. Slim Dunlap, an esteemed guitarist and singer-songwriter, enriched the music world with his distinctive style and resilience. Born Bob Dunlap in Minnesota in 1951, he grew up idolizing rock pioneers like Chuck Berry and Buddy Holly, which inspired his lifelong passion for music. The son of a state senator, he combined Midwestern humility with undeniable talent, playing in local bands before his pivotal role in The Replacements. Joining The Replacements in 1987, Dunlap brought a rootsy yet powerful sound to the group, contributing to their final 2 albums, Don't Tell a Soul and All Shook Down. His steady presence and unique style offered balance during the band's tumultuous years. Beyond his time with The Replacements, Dunlap showcased his songwriting skills in solo albums, The Old New Me and Times Like These, which Bruce Springsteen praised as beautiful rock and roll records, deeply touching and emotional. A dedicated family man, Dunlap initially hesitated to join The Replacements, concerned about leaving his 3 children. However, his wife, Chrissy, and bandmate Paul Westerberg convinced him to take the leap, a decision that marked a transformative period in his career. His passion for music endured even after a debilitating stroke in 2012 ended his performance days. The Songs for Slim project, which featured artists like Lucinda Williams and Steve Earle covering his songs, became a testament to his lasting influence. Dunlap passed away peacefully at home at the age of 73, surrounded by family and music. Survived by his wife, 3 children, and 6 grandchildren, his legacy endures through his art, humility, and the lives he touched. Tributes to Slim Dunlap. Number 6. Fred Lorenzen, a legendary NASCAR driver known as Fast Freddy and Fearless Freddy, left an everlasting mark on the world of motorsports with his unparalleled talent and charisma. Born on December 30, 1934, in Elmhurst, Illinois, Lorenzen's early fascination with cars set the stage for his meteoric rise in racing. By his teenage years, his passion for speed and skill behind the wheel became evident, paving the way for a career defined by boldness and victories. After graduating high school, Lorenzen transitioned from racing modifieds and late models to the national stage. His career truly took off in 1961 when he joined Holman Moody, one of NASCAR's most prominent teams. Over the next 5 years, Lorenzen reigned supreme, winning 26 races, including the iconic 1965 Daytona 500. Known for his precision and fearlessness, he became the first driver to earn over $100,000 in a single season, cementing his status as a trailblazer. Lorenzen's career highlights include dominating performances in races like the Atlanta 500, World 600, and National 400. Revered for his ability to outpace competitors on NASCAR's toughest circuits, he became an icon during the sport's golden era. Though he never pursued a championship title, his focus on winning marquee events earned him the admiration of fans and peers alike. Beyond racing, Lorenzen was a devoted family man and cherished his role as a father and grandfather. Later in life, he faced health challenges with resilience, including complications from dementia. Inducted into the NASCAR Hall of Fame in 2015, his legacy remains a cornerstone of the sport's history. Fred Lorenzen passed away at the age of 89, leaving behind a legacy of courage and excellence. Tributes to Fred Lorenzen. Number 5. Bandre Boon, a beloved TikTok star and an inspiring advocate for progeria awareness, captured hearts worldwide with her courage, joy, and radiant spirit. Born in South Africa, Bandre faced the rare genetic condition Hutchinson-Gilford progeria syndrome, which causes premature aging, with extraordinary resilience and determination. Despite the physical challenges of her condition, she became a beacon of hope, using her platform to educate, uplift, and inspire her growing community of over 278,000 followers on TikTok. From an early age, Bandre's family created the Bandre Our Inspiration group to celebrate her life and raise awareness for children with progeria. Over the years, she became a symbol of positivity, sharing heartwarming videos that highlighted her unique personality and infectious laugh. Her content resonated with thousands, spreading messages of joy and acceptance. As the last known person in South Africa living with progeria, Bandre carried the weight of representation with grace, turning her personal journey into a catalyst for global awareness. Outside her advocacy work, Bandre was cherished for her sparkling charisma and deep love for life. Her resilience shone brightly as she underwent numerous medical procedures, including a recent heart surgery. Her family and supporters worldwide rallied around her, sending prayers and support that reflected the profound impact she had made in her short life. Bandre passed away at the age of 19. Her mother, B. Boyson, shared the heartbreaking news, emphasizing that Bandre's legacy will live on through the countless lives she touched. As tributes pour in from all corners of the globe, it is clear that Bandre's influence transcends her years, leaving a lasting imprint on hearts everywhere. Tributes to Bandre Boon. Number 4. Richard Easterland, a distinguished economist renowned for his groundbreaking contributions to economic theory and population studies, left an indelible mark on his field. Born on January 12, 1926 in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, Easterland initially pursued mechanical engineering at the Stevens Institute of Technology, graduating with distinction in 1945. His passion for understanding the complexities of human behavior led him to the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned a master's degree and a PhD in economics. Easterland's career was marked by his pivotal research on the relationship between income, happiness, and fertility. His seminal 1974 article introduced the Easterland paradox, challenging conventional economic thought by demonstrating that increased national income does not necessarily lead to greater happiness over time. He further developed the Easterland hypothesis, highlighting how relative income influences fertility trends. These theories have profoundly influenced economics, sociology, and public policy. During his illustrious career, Easterland held academic positions at institutions including the University of Pennsylvania, Stanford University, and the University of Southern California. His leadership extended beyond teaching. He served as chairman of the Department of Economics and contributed significantly to university administration. His research earned him numerous accolades, including the Irene B. Tauber Award and election to the National Academy of Sciences. His work was published in multiple languages, underscoring its global impact. Easterland was not only a scholar but also a mentor and advocate for interdisciplinary collaboration. He guided future leaders in economics and inspired generations through his teaching and mentorship. Richard Easterland passed away at the age of 98. His legacy endures in the theories and insights that continue to shape our understanding of the relationship between economics and human well-being. Tributes to Richard Easterland. Number 3. William Labov, widely recognized as the founder of variationist sociolinguistics, transformed the understanding of language change and social dialectology. Born on December 4, 1927 in Passaic, New Jersey, Labov displayed early intellectual curiosity, majoring in English and philosophy at Harvard University before transitioning from a career as an industrial chemist to groundbreaking work in linguistics. His studies at Columbia University, where he earned a PhD under Uriel Weinreich, set the foundation for his pioneering research. Labov's influential work began with his seminal study of dialect change in Martha's Vineyard, which introduced innovative methodologies for sociolinguistic research. His groundbreaking book, The Social Stratification of English in New York City, established the role of social factors in language variation. A staunch advocate for linguistic diversity, Labov's research on African American vernacular English highlighted its complexity and systematic grammar, challenging societal stigmas. Labov also delved into phonological change, narrative structure, and dialectology. His Atlas of North American English mapped major linguistic shifts across the continent, further solidifying his legacy. His methodologies influenced generations of scholars, including Penelope Eckert and John Rickford, and his contributions earned accolades such as the Franklin Institute's Benjamin Franklin Medal in Cognitive Science and honorary doctorates worldwide. Beyond academia, Labov was a devoted family man. He had 5 children from his first marriage to Teresa Nasso and 2 with his second wife, sociolinguist Gillian Sankoff. Despite retiring in 2015, he remained an active voice in linguistics until his passing at the age of 97. William Labov leaves behind an unparalleled legacy in linguistics, shaping both theory and societal perspectives on language. Tributes to William Labov. Number 2. Lauren Graham, a revered historian of science and one of the foremost authorities on Russian scientific history, profoundly influenced the field through his rigorous research and insightful analysis. Born on June 29, 1933 in Indiana, Graham began his academic journey with a degree in chemical engineering from Purdue University, before pursuing his passion for history at Columbia University, where he earned his MA and doctorate. His career was shaped by a transformative experience in the early 1960s, when he participated in an academic exchange program in Moscow, providing him with first-hand insight into Soviet science. Graham's groundbreaking work explored the interplay between scientific theories and socio-political contexts, particularly in Soviet Russia. His book Science and Philosophy in the Soviet Union was a National Book Award finalist and remains a landmark study on Marxism's impact on scientific thought. His later works, such as Science in the New Russia, examined the challenges and resilience of Russian science post-Soviet Union, offering valuable perspectives on international collaboration. In addition to his academic achievements, Graham was a committed advocate for human rights in education. He served on the boards of the Soros Foundation and the European University at St. Petersburg, to which he donated an extensive library collection. His contributions to Native American history through A Face in the Rock showcased his wide-ranging interests and deep storytelling abilities. Graham's honors included the George Sarton Medal from the History of Science Society and membership in prestigious institutions like the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. He passed away at the age of 91, leaving behind a legacy of intellectual rigor and dedication to advancing global scientific discourse. Tributes to Lauren Graham. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Sarah Long, a 26-year-old mother, made the courageous decision to enter hospice care after a 13-year battle with kidney failure. Her passing on December 12th has left a legacy of love, resilience, and thoughtful reflection on what it means to have a good death. After years of hospitalizations, operations, and dialysis, Long chose to spend her final days surrounded by her loved ones in Richmond Hill, Georgia, away from the confines of medical equipment. "Having a good death is really important," she said shortly before her passing, adding that she didn't want her young daughter, Riley Jean, to see her intubated and afraid in a hospital setting. Long was a devoted mother, wife, and businesswoman. She and her husband, Justin, owned a detailing business, and she previously ran a postpartum doula service, supporting other moms in need. Her work and family were central to her life, even as her health challenges persisted. Her decision for hospice care brought peace not just for herself, but also for her family, who supported her wholeheartedly. Long's daughter, just 4 years old, showed remarkable understanding during her mother's final weeks, reflecting the love and strength Long instilled in her. Reflecting on her life, Long shared her hopes for Riley Jean. "I hope she remembers that I loved her more than anything, and that I did everything I could to make sure she grew up to be the person she wanted to be." News 2. The FBI is investigating the death of a 35-year-old passenger aboard a Royal Caribbean cruise ship that departed from Southern California last week. The man died on Friday following an incident that occurred after the ship left San Pedro for Ensenada, Mexico. Video footage from the ship shows the passenger in a hallway, yelling and kicking a door while shirtless. Additional footage appeared to capture a confrontation between the man and security personnel. Details about what led to the event seen in the video have not yet been disclosed. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office stated that the cause of death is currently deferred pending toxicology results. A final autopsy report is expected within 6 to 8 weeks. In a statement, Royal Caribbean Group expressed condolences, saying, "We are saddened by the passing of one of our guests. We have offered support to the family and are working closely with authorities on their investigation." The FBI confirmed its involvement in the case and noted that it will await the autopsy report to continue its inquiry. The agency typically handles investigations of deaths that occur on international waters involving U.S. citizens. Royal Caribbean emphasized its commitment to the safety and well-being of its passengers and crew, adding that they are cooperating fully with the investigation. The incident has drawn significant attention as investigators work to determine the circumstances surrounding the passenger's death. News 3. Weot Ariane Kate, a 53-year-old YouTuber known for his cycling-focused channel, tragically lost his life after being struck by a train while filming content near the Chulalongkorn Bridge in Ratchaburi, Thailand. The incident occurred on the morning of December 18th as he attempted to capture footage near the railway tracks. According to authorities, Weot, who regularly posted videos promoting cycling and outdoor exploration, had dropped his daughter off at school before heading to the train tracks to film. Video evidence from his phone shows him addressing his audience while standing dangerously close to the railway. Moments later, the approaching train struck him despite the driver's attempts to sound a warning horn. Eyewitness reports and police investigations revealed that the train dragged Weot for approximately 50 meters before coming to a halt. The train driver stated that he immediately contacted his supervisor and local authorities upon discovering the tragic outcome. The cycling enthusiast had built a modest online presence with 2,700 followers on Facebook and 140 subscribers on YouTube. Tributes poured in on his social media pages following the announcement of his death, with one follower expressing, "I would like to express my condolences, brother." Weot's untimely passing has served as a somber reminder of the importance of safety during content creation, especially in high-risk areas. He is remembered for his passion for adventure and his dedication to inspiring others to explore the world on two wheels. News 4. Federico Nel Ramon, a beloved Argentinian actor and performer, tragically lost his life in a kayaking accident on Lake Nahuel Huapi in Argentina's northern Patagonia region. Authorities reported that the incident occurred on December 17th, when Ramon apparently lost his balance and fell into the deep, cold waters. Hypothermia is believed to have contributed to his drowning. Known affectionately as Feed to his loved ones, the 39-year-old actor was widely celebrated for his work as a clown, teacher, and lighting technician. He trained at the Metropolitan School of Dramatic Arts in Buenos Aires, building a career that brought joy and inspiration to audiences through his humor and heartfelt performances. Local authorities launched a search after his family reported him missing, stating they had been unable to contact him. Tragically, his lifeless body was discovered by a local resident who was sailing in the area. The news has left his family, friends, and colleagues devastated. Those who knew Ramon described him as a deeply empathetic artist who had a unique ability to connect with others. As a clown and actor, he brought laughter and compassion to all who saw him perform, said a fellow artist in a heartfelt tribute. Ramon's passing has left a void in the artistic community, but his legacy of humor, kindness, and creativity will continue to inspire. His colleagues and fans remember him as a person who truly lived to uplift others. News 5. 2 people tragically lost their lives after a training flight ended in a plane crash near Honolulu's Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. The incident occurred on Tuesday, December 17th at 3129 Uolina Street when the aircraft struck a vacant building shortly after takeoff. The Honolulu Fire Department confirmed the crash in a statement, reporting that firefighters extinguished the flames within an hour. Unfortunately, the 2 individuals on board the plane were pronounced deceased at the scene. The victims were later identified as 22-year-old Hiram DeFries of Papakolea and Preston Kaluhiwa, both graduates of prestigious Hawaiian schools. According to initial findings by the National Transportation Safety Board, the Kamaka air training flight encountered control issues moments after departure. One of the pilots radioed air traffic controllers, stating the aircraft was out of control before impact. Investigators continue to search for answers, though the cause of the crash remains undetermined. Hawaii Governor Josh Green extended his condolences, saying, "Our hearts go out to the families and all affected by this tragic event." Honolulu Mayor Rick Blangiardi also expressed gratitude for first responders and reaffirmed the city's commitment to supporting those impacted. Kamaka Air CEO David Hinderland assured full cooperation with the investigation, emphasizing the importance of understanding the cause to ensure safety moving forward. The crash serves as a solemn reminder of the risks faced by those ensuring Hawaii's essential goods and services continue to move safely. News 6. 2 teenage brothers from California have gone missing during a duck hunting trip after one of their kayaks overturned, officials confirmed. Wesley Cornett, 17, and his brother Andrew Cornett, 19, were last seen on Saturday, December 14th at the Thermalito Afterbay in Northern California. The Butte County Sheriff's Office reported that their search and rescue teams responded after receiving a report that one of the brothers' kayaks had capsized. The other brother reportedly entered the water to help, but both are now unaccounted for. Rescue teams have been working tirelessly since the weekend, deploying aviation, marine units, and search and rescue dogs. Authorities have received assistance from multiple agencies including CAL FIRE, the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, and regional sheriff's departments. High-tech sonar equipment and underwater remotely operated vehicles (ROVs) are being used in the operation, which has now shifted to recovery efforts. Sergeant Brian Evans of the Butte County Sheriff's Marine Unit stated, "We are running sonar to identify areas for further inspection. This is now a recovery mission." Despite the grim update, the community is hopeful for closure and stands in solidarity with the Cornett family. The public has been asked not to volunteer at this time, as specialized teams are conducting the search. Officials continue to update the community as developments arise, expressing gratitude for the outpouring of support. News 7. 2 men have tragically lost their lives in separate hiking incidents near Boulder, Colorado, authorities confirmed. The incidents occurred in the iconic Flatirons area, a popular destination known for its striking sandstone formations. On Wednesday, December 18th, a 27-year-old man was discovered deceased near the third Flatiron after being reported missing by his sister. The Boulder County Sheriff's Office stated that the man, who had been scrambling in the area, failed to return home on Tuesday. His vehicle was located at the Gregory Canyon trailhead, sparking a large-scale search involving drones and multiple rescue agencies. His body was located in a remote area after an exhaustive 8-hour recovery effort. The man's identity has not yet been released. Earlier in the week, on Monday, December 16th, 42-year-old Keith Hayes was found dead near the second Flatiron. Hayes had been reported missing by friends when he didn't return home. His body was discovered on a rock ledge, and responders, including Boulder Parks and Open Space Rangers, helped recover his remains. Both incidents underscore the challenges and risks of outdoor activities in the Flatirons, which draw climbers and hikers from around the world. Officials encourage caution when exploring the area, especially as 2024 has seen a notable rise in climbing-related accidents. The Boulder County Coroner's Office is continuing its investigation into both deaths. Local authorities extend their condolences to the victims' families during this difficult time. News 8. Korean tenor Seun Moon, celebrated for his extraordinary talent and heartfelt performances, has passed away at the age of 40. Known for his expressive voice and charismatic stage presence, Moon left an everlasting mark on the world of opera. Born in Korea, Moon began his operatic journey at Dankook University in Seoul before advancing his studies at the prestigious Accademia Teatro alla Scala in Milan. His artistry garnered international acclaim, earning him numerous accolades, including the Audience Award and third prize at the Tenor Venus International Singing Contest. In 2017, Moon made a stunning debut at the Glyndebourne Festival as the Italian singer in Der Rosenkavalier. He became a frequent presence at the festival, captivating audiences as Ernesto in Don Pasquale, Nemorino in L'Elisir d'Amore, and Rodolfo in La Bohème. His performances graced stages worldwide, including Malmö Opera, the Bolshoi Theatre, and Opera Grand Avignon. Opera Wire praised Moon's portrayal of Rodolfo, noting the gleam to his playful voice and a delivery of Che gelida manina that was both tender and powerful. Moon was in the midst of an ambitious 2024-25 season, preparing to perform Alfredo Germont in La Traviata and revisiting Rodolfo in La Bohème. His agency, Sono Artists, expressed their profound loss, calling him the kindest of souls with a voice of extraordinary beauty. Moon's artistry and warm spirit will be deeply missed by the opera community and beyond. News 9. Julian Lennon, son of the late Beatles legend John Lennon, has revealed a recent cancer diagnosis and successful emergency surgery. The 61-year-old musician and author shared his experience in a heartfelt social media post, urging others to prioritize their health. Julian disclosed that he received an urgent call from his dermatologist, Dr. Tess, during a work trip to New York, informing him of 2 concerning spots on his skin, one identified as melanoma. Following his commitments, Julian flew directly to Los Angeles for surgery, where Dr. Tim Neven performed the procedure to remove the affected areas. The operation was a success, but we're still awaiting biopsy results, Julian shared. Good news would be the best Christmas present ever. He expressed gratitude to his medical team, crediting them with saving his life and calling the experience a reminder of the importance of regular checkups. This is not Julian's first battle with skin cancer. He was previously diagnosed and treated in 2020. Now, he hopes to inspire others to take preventive measures. It only takes a short time to get checked, and it could save your life, he urged. Julian is the eldest son of John Lennon and Cynthia Lennon, and the older half-brother of Sean Lennon. As he faces the holiday season with optimism, Julian's story highlights resilience and the value of early detection. News 10. A tragic plane crash occurred Thursday near the home of Buffalo Bills offensive lineman Dion Dawkins, leaving one person dead. Officials reported that the small plane, a 1979 Beechcraft A-36, encountered mechanical issues after departing Lansing, Michigan, and crashed in East Aurora, New York, shortly after 11:16 a.m. Eastern Time. East Aurora Police Chief Patrick Welch confirmed that the crash happened in a wooded area near Dawkins' property, with fire crews arriving to find the wreckage engulfed in flames. The sole occupant of the aircraft, the pilot, was pronounced dead at the scene. Their identity has not yet been released. Dawkins, a three-time Pro Bowler, was excused from team practice for personal reasons. Speaking after the incident, he expressed his condolences, saying, "Tragedies happen all the time. The biggest point about it is that I hope the pilot's family is okay. Somebody lost their life today in an accident, and I'm just grateful my family is fine." The crash is under investigation by the National Transportation Safety Board, which will work to determine the cause of the incident. The Bills continue to prepare for their Sunday game against the New England Patriots, with the team rallying around their teammate during this difficult time. Dawkins's thoughtful comments emphasized resilience and support, showcasing the tight-knit bond within the football community during moments of adversity. News 11. Actress Danielle is reflecting on a life-changing experience that made her believe in the power of second chances. The Yellowstone spin-off star, known for her role in The Madison, revealed she was clinically dead for 3 minutes following a sudden and severe illness in December 2019. "I went from being young and healthy to having my entire body shut down," Vasanova, 42, shared. "What began as flu-like symptoms quickly escalated. Unable to walk and struggling to breathe, her uncle rushed her to the emergency room. That's when her heart stopped. He said it was like a scene out of a movie," Vasanova recalled. "A nurse jumped on my chest and began performing compressions, pumping with all her strength. My heart flatlined, but she didn't give up." After 3 minutes, Vasanova's heart miraculously restarted. She was transferred to the ICU and placed in an induced coma due to complete organ failure. Though she doesn't remember those 3 minutes, she describes the experience as transformative. "I didn't see a tunnel or a light, but I felt a presence guiding me ever since, like there's a bigger purpose for me." One of the most meaningful moments for Vasanova was reuniting with Ruby, the ER nurse who saved her life. "I brought her a bracelet with a tiny ruby in it as a thank you. When she opened the door, we both just cried and hugged." Vasanova says this chapter has given her a renewed sense of purpose. "Life is a gift, and I want to use it to do good, to be of service, and to cherish every moment." Number 1. Hermes Fatberg, a multifaceted Austrian cult figure known for his sharp wit, unfiltered honesty, and unconventional television presence, left an indelible mark on Austrian culture and beyond. Born on October 5, 1952 in Vienna, Fatberg's early years were marked by a blend of curiosity and individuality. Originally a bank employee, he later pursued public engagement, channeling his unique personality into thought-provoking entertainment. Fatberg gained fame in the 1990s with Fatberg's Netlight Show, a late-night parody that became a cultural phenomenon. His unconventional hosting style, laced with absurd humor and candid discussions of sensuality, drew massive audiences, challenging societal norms and redefining the boundaries of television. As a self-described publicist and wretch, Fatberg used his platform to explore themes of identity, vulnerability, and acceptance. His openness about his same-gender relation and sadomasochism was groundbreaking, offering visibility and voice to marginalized perspectives. Despite his success, Fatberg faced personal and financial struggles. A celebrated figure for his theatricality and authenticity, he rejected mainstream opportunities, including offers from RTL, choosing artistic integrity over commercial gain. His life took a tragic turn following a series of strokes in 2011, leaving him impoverished and isolated. Yet, he continued to share his experiences, writing a candid column for the Falter Weekly newspaper, often reflecting on his physical and emotional challenges. Hermes Fatberg passed away at the age of 72 in a Vienna clinic. His life, marked by contrasts of brilliance and hardship, remains a testament to the power of individuality and resilience. Fatberg's legacy endures through his audacious work and the hearts of those he inspired to embrace authenticity in all its forms. Tributes to Hermes Fatberg. Paula Cisneros, a multifaceted and inspiring individual, captured the hearts of millions as a social media influencer and advocate for inclusivity.